Good morning, Colorado Springs. Let's talk about the weather. The alto cumulus you can see above and behind me is a sign of danger. I expect severe weather risk today from about 1 p.m. until about 8 p.m. Let's move over to some charts and take a look and break it down. Model of choice this morning will be the NAM-NST. It seems to be handling the total moisture content the best out of all the high resolution models this morning. The NAM-NST and the other models are showing that storms should fire over the mountains between 12 to 1 p.m. This is a 1 p.m. simulated radar shot showing the initial cells with that upslope flow driving those storms. Looks like around 12 to 1 is when those will start to fire, and then they will move out east. Let's move over to the 3 p.m. chart. Jumping over to the 3 p.m. chart, we can see an evolution and an increase in the reflectivity values that simulated radar is showing. It shows those cells moving east and organizing on us. Basically, what I'll tell you by 3 p.m., expect the cells to be capable of producing large hail. They will most likely be supercells, and they will continue to move east and organize into the evening period. Storm risk or a severe odd risk increases as we move east over the plains. It is decent in town. We're at a marginal risk with the Storm Prediction Center risk chart today, but it's a slight risk, which is the next level up as we move east. Let's look at the last chart here and figure out how the day is going to end. General model consensus this morning suggests that storm risk in town will be over by about 8 p.m. tonight. I can't rule out an outflow boundary shooting west and giving us new storms into the evening past that point, but that's pretty much always a risk with any thunderstorm setup like this. We'll keep it simple and say that the risk window ends at 8 unless we see what I just described. The other concern here is past that point, you can see on here there's a bow echo segment expected to bow into Kansas. So if you got family underneath that, it's a severe wind risk is the main concern there. You can see pretty gnarly winds up to around 50 knots with any bow echoes, and that's just expected to roll through Kansas in the overnight period. Let's see what happens, guys. Chase mode activated.